back to another some wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight Valley, everyone. Now, to tie us over into the next big update in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the rest of my valley that I did, which is the Forgotten Lands and the Glades. And I figure, what the hell, might as well show you the inside of my house and show you all the fucking amazing rooms I have. So, come on, let's go check it out. Alright guys, so we're going to start here at the Glades. And I have to say, the Glades, I went a very natural look, very simple, because I'm running out of space for items in my valley. So I had to go very simplistic down here. But I think what I have is very nice. We have Ursula's house, a lot of nature, bushes and colorful trees and shit. Nothing too crazy with her, but I just want to give her something nice, something she would enjoy if she was to walk on land. This is why she's not connected, because she technically doesn't even walk on land. This is more for me, more convenience for me. Over here, of course, we have our crafting station. And I just had to put Olaf's little theater production out here. There really wasn't a space up at the Frosty Heights for it, but I had to put his little theater production somewhere in this world, so I chose down here. I thought it went well, especially next to the well, a little hangout area right next to the pillar. Yeah, I got this whole section basically cut off. So we're going to have to go around, unfortunately, but that's fine. But yeah, as you can see, I went very simplistic, very open, especially around this area with Mother Gothel's yard. I didn't really do too terribly much. Just added a cute little bed, you know, so she could relax by the water and shit. How you doing, Goofy? Back here, we have our lemon trees, a little restaurant area where you can hang out by the beautiful candlelit area, by the pond, and enjoy the crickets and the fish and, well, probably the gators too. The crocodiles, even though there's none around me, but they're around here as well. You can enjoy that while you eat. Got a little shop, which I think is really, really adorable, I have to say. I really think I tied this in very nicely. I wish I had room to do more, but I'm running out of space. I think overall, the Glades tie in very well with the rest of the valleys. I'm a sucker for a lot of these green colors I use, the different shades of the lights and darker greens. But I think it ties in nicely with the vivid colors of the tree, with how brown and red the mud actually feels, to be perfectly honest. I like the stone against the dark green grass that's in the Glades as well. But I think overall, this has to be a very nice tie-in for the rest of the valley. But why don't we go ahead and move on to the next section. For the next part of our tour, we are going to the Forgotten Lands. Now here, I have to say, I am beyond proud of myself. I think I have outdone myself when it comes to color schemes here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for these cool colors. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for these cool colors. I love the purples and the richness of the greens and this vivid yellows are here. Like, I'm a sucker for this. So I wanted to add an excuse and a reason for me to come out here and look around. And not only did I not find a good reason, but I think I crafted something pretty good. Okay, and apparently Ariel's possessed by a demon. Great, Ariel's possessed by a demon. That's fantastic. You stay away from me, Ariel. You hung out here too long. But let's start over here. I have the Fantastic Beauty and the Beast maze section. I know I used this in the other main plaza area, but I feel like this green really goes well with these purples, especially on the ground. I did a little something for the pumpkin house. Nothing too crazy. Of course, I have my Mickey pumpkin and my jack-o'-lantern shit lined up, my gooseberries. Over here's my pumpkin patch. I have 102 pumpkins, and of course, this cute little area where I can just sit down and watch my pumpkins grow. Because pumpkins. Now, I did use the gravel walkway and stone walkways because I feel like the whites really pop out the most here. Over here, I have my market area, and over here is my wishing well, and a cute little hangout area next to the fabulous fountain I had to craft for, I think it was Donald? I think it was Donald. I don't know. I like it though. I think this is very pretty, very relaxing. And then over here we have the Mickey and Friends statue that I got for the anniversary during the Star Path. I think the silver really goes well here. Like, to be perfectly honest, I like this here. As soon as I saw it, I was like, it's gotta go here because it just shines bright here. And then we have our... I don't remember exactly what this was, but I remember we did it for a mission for Ursula, so I kind of basically left it alone. But across from it, I did add an evil layers section, where you as an evil queen or king could come over here, sit down in your amazing throne that even Wally himself seems to love, and then sit down and stare into your pool of souls, and watch the sadness and anger seep through the beautiful lights that shine through the greens. But yeah, you can sit here, have a good time, hang out with your friends, watch the souls. And then over here we have a little star section for the telescope and a bookshelf, just so we can look at the stars. Very pretty. Even Wally agrees. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job for the Forgotten. I think the color scheme came out very nice. A lot of vivid purples and the lighter greens and shit really tie in everything. I feel like the whites really pop out. I feel like the reds definitely pop out. So I think overall I am very satisfied with how the Forgotten has turned out, and I cannot wait to see what some more of these updates bring so I can add some new shit. But let's move this tour inside now. Guys, I'm not saying this is one of my favorite rooms, but this has to be one of my favorite rooms. Of course, it's my main room as we walk into our house, and it is decked out with all my favorite things. Of course, my favorite color, blue, as you see, is all over the place. I love the art deco decoration we got for the 100-year anniversary Star Path. I think it really ties in the room together, especially with the starry wallpaper we have. I also love the candles that we got during the Halloween one. Of course, my up fireplace. And let's not forget my magic mirror on the wall. Like, that thing's pretty badass. But I have to say, 100%, this has to be one of my favorite rooms. Just because it ties in very well with the hexagon white flooring we have, with the white furniture pieces added in, with the Steamboat Willie, and the, like I said, the starry windows and the starry wallpaper and the bright neon colors. I think it ties everything in together, and I fucking love it. I love it, and this has to be, like I said, guys, hands down my favorite room I have in my entire house. But as much as I love this room, let's carry on to the next room on our house tour. So the next room on the tour is the kitchen. Now, I have to say, this ain't one of my favorite design choices for kitchen. I want to say my Christmas design last year was one of my favorites. I had that one for a long time. But I like this one. It feels like a little apartment kitchen that makes any sense. I love the little ratatouille paintings I have all around the kitchen. The Tangle fireplace is really neat. The Encanto dining table and chairs, that was my main centerpiece for this room, but I couldn't really find colors that really match well. Like, we didn't have like a deep green or some yellow cabinets or anything that could go with the table and stuff, so I had to go with blue. Of course, I had my sassy broom. I had to buy me another sassy broom for down here. And of course, we have our ratatouille shelf and the stove and refrigerator. Most of my kitchen stuff is ratatouille themed because I just love ratatouille. And of course, my Mrs. Pot tray because it's Mrs. Pot. But I have to say, I like this kitchen. It's cute. It's not one of my favorite designs, though. Like I said, my Christmas one was one of my favorites, and I'll definitely have to bring that out as a little token to show y'all how I decorated my kitchen that year. But let's carry on to the next room. And this room is my Tangle room. I have to say, I enjoy hanging out in here. I really, really do. I like the vivid, bright colors. Of course, I'm a sucker for the purples. That has to be one of my favorite sofas I ever owned. I think I used that for a lot of my main rooms for the longest time. I love the paintings and, of course, Mother Gothel's mirror and the neat little kind of tree fireplace. I wish I had more furniture pieces besides the mushroom bed to go with it, because the dark wood enchanted look would make a pretty cool ass room. But as you can see, I have a little guitar and a little bed that's a little plain as shit, a clock and a wardrobe. It's a cute little simple room, very cozy, very warm. Like I said, it's one of my favorite rooms to hang out in, especially because of this chair. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This chair's gotta be one of my favorite chairs in the game. It's so cute, it's so unique, and it's something I would actually have in my real house. And of course, we had the cute little paper lanterns around the room. I think those are super cute. But of course, they go with the rest of the room because it's Tangle theme. But as much as I love the Tangle room, let's carry on to something a little bit more evil, if I may say. The next room on our tour is our evil underwater layer room. It's basically a combined power of the aerial decorations and the thorn decorations to create one fabutastic room. I like the combo colors of the purples with the deep blues. I think it has a nice cool but yet mysterious color aspect to this room. I also like how a majority of the furniture seems to basically glow, from the lantern above the thorn bed to the fucking mirror in the background. I like the combination and the style of this room. Is it one of my favorite rooms? Hell no. But I do like this room. But let's carry on to a room I definitely enjoy hanging out in. Like I said, this ain't a bad room. This ain't just one of my favorite rooms though. So let's carry on to the next room. This is another fun room I love hanging out in. I am a sucker for Beauty and the Beast. I am not gonna lie, so I'm very biased towards the room choices, especially when it comes to Beauty and the Beast. But I love the decorations I added to this room. The Beauty and the Beast collection has so many good pieces to add in. Of course, I had to add in a little extra, such as the glowy books and some more of the bookshelves to definitely add the feel that Belle's here. But this is another room I love hanging out in. I could lay in the bed all day and just stare at the pretty colors. I mean, I wish some of the stuff I could actually play with, such as the harp in the background, or even the picnic area we have set up here in the corner. But overall, I like the color schemes, even though it's kind of basic. It feels like Beauty and the Beast. It looks like Beauty and the Beast. Like, this just feels like, well, Beauty and the Beast. But let's carry on to another room that has another good, fantastic theming to it. This one is my Monsters, Inc. and Lion King suite. I combined the two because I thought, you know, crazy lion monsters really actually work together. And I wasn't wrong. I think the combination of the Lion King's warmer tones with the cooler tones of the Monsters, Inc. actually ties in the rooms extremely nicely. Like, I am not lying. Like, look at the fucking blues to the oranges, the vivid purples of the chairs with the brownness of the table and shit. I think it ties in very well. It's very simple, but very plain. There's not a lot of decorations going on. But I like this. It feels like a college dorm in some aspects, which is something I wanted to go with, like a cute little college dorm in the city or something. But I think it ties in very well. But let's continue on to another fantastic room that's on the same floor. And of course, like everybody else in this fine video game world, I too have a Mickey and Minnie room. My Mickey and Minnie room has basically a lot of the Mickey and Minnie stuff, except for the rug. I think I had the rug somewhere else. I'm not quite sure. Somewhere out in the valley. I just don't remember where I put it. But as you can see, I have a lot of the Mickey and Minnie pictures. I have the paintings, of course, the desk and the chairs and the cute dresser. I love this dresser. I do. But yeah, I think this is a cute room. I don't really hang out in here too terribly much because I'm gonna be honest, the wallpaper makes me a little queasy just looking at it for too long because it looks chaotic. It feels chaotic, but it's Mickey. This is Mickey's room. I'm going to design it the way Mickey wanted it. But let's carry on to a room that I think is pretty cool. Now, this room has to be the coolest room in the house. And by cool, I mean like chill cool, not the coolest because it is fucking frozen. funny enough though, even though I'm like not the biggest fan of the Frozen movie, like I like Frozen, don't get me wrong, I think the movie was fucking adorable. I'm just not one of those crazy hardcore fans like some people are. But I like this room. I like the blue wallpaper with the icicle furniture. I think the Christmas decorations I have left over and the green harp really adds an extra flavor to the room. Of course, I have my white pieces and shit, but I think the ice theme really is just a fun taste in this room. As you see, it's my main first room. I have my little kitchen in here, so I keep a little extra goodies and stuff in my house. But I think overall, this is a fun room. But let's go ahead and carry on to the third floor, because the third floor's got some pretty swell rooms as well. So this room is yet again another combining room. I combined it Encanto with Wreck-It Ralph. I thought the girls sharing a room would be totally cute because they're both into pink and they're both into being their own independent person, especially in both their movies. I like it, even though there's not a lot of furniture pieces in this room. I think the simplicity of it is cute. I like Penelope's side a little bit more, but it's because of the shelf. I'm not gonna lie, this adorable shelf really just ties in this area. But I think the purples and the pinks with the kind of girly aspect of both sides really tie in the theming together very well. I think it's cute, and I really wish I had more pieces to add, to be honest. I do. But let's carry on to the next room, shall we? This room, I wasn't quite sure what to do with this room. I just kind of added a little bit of some like side pieces I've had here and there from like Toy Store and a couple other pieces I like, such as the bed. And I basically made it into like a photo studio. Like you would come in and take your Christmas photos or something. I really wasn't quite sure what the theming was here, to be honest. But that's the best idea I could come up with. Once I get more pieces to add in or another idea to go in with this room, then I'll change it up. But for now, you know, I think it's alright. Is it the coolest room? No. Is it one of my favorite rooms? No. Is it a room I hang out in a lot? No. But it's got the Christmas tree, though, and we like the Christmas tree. But let's carry on to a room I like a little bit more than this one. So this is a fun little basic room, but I turned it into a sauna. A cute little sauna based off of Frozen. I really couldn't think of any other cool ideas, and I had this really neat fireplace, and of course the extra benches from the Frosty Height area over there. So I thought a cute little sauna to, you know, be a nice little relaxing room. And I have to say, I do hang out in here from time to time because it's very relaxing. I wish I could honestly get into the actual hot tubs and shit. That would be pretty badass. I'm fine with just sitting here and imagining it. But let's carry on to the last room on this floor and the last room of the house. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be honest, there's really nothing too special about this room. I basically use it as a storage room, but I add a little extra feng shui to it by putting a cute little bath area with extra fridge and a decorating piece. Other than that, though, it's just a simple little storage room where I hide all my shit. I don't really need to organize it because I just go in there and just hit the this triangle button. Ever since they added that feature, that's all I do, and it helps. It helps organize and keep me in track of everything. But yeah, guys, that was my house tour and the rest of my valley tour. I hope y'all liked what I did with the Glades and the Forgotten Lands, and I really hope y'all like what I could do with my house. I know it ain't a lot of the wow pieces I've seen on Disney Dreamlight, but I do work hard on everything I do in my valley, and I do take pride in it, and I hope y'all enjoy it, and maybe I can inspire y'all a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, please give this video a like and subscribe and a follow, because you never know what fuck shit is gonna happen here. Trust me, I never know. I hope y'all enjoy y'all tour, and I cannot wait for the next update. So until then, my friends, y'all take care.